Good morning, everybody. Sorry we got a weird angle. I mean, it's not too weird. I kind of like it. Kind of looks sick, honestly. If you can look outside, you can probably see we got some nasty weather coming in. So again, past few vlogs have kind of been reflecting this, but have been having some crazy freaking weather. Apparently this is supposed to be one of the worst days of the year as far as the tornadoes go. probably around 3 o'clock today, probably gonna have some tornadoes. And some probably let's just put it this way, we had a really bad tornado that took out our mall in 2020, and the ingredients for something like that to happen again are kind of there, so I'll keep you guys posted. I'm not too worried, because you know, you just get used to this kind of shit. I mean, you just do. As long as you stay pretty damn safe, get in a tornado safe spot when it's time to get into a tornado safe spot, then you're probably going to be just fine. More than likely, the odds are with you, but gotta be safe out there. Anyways, anywho, we are on leg day. I did have a refeed day last night. It was like a solid, so at least a solid, I'm trying to do the math here, I don't know, 9 days, 10 days on diet before having a refeed day, so I'm not mad at that. We had a pretty big refeed day, somewhere between 5,500 calories and 6,000 calories. Not gonna lie. But protein was hit. You know, water could have been better. Water could always be better. Always can be better. For me, at least. Unless I'm drinking like 2 gallons a day, which I'm not. I have done that in the past, and it's too much, honestly, for me. But I know it's doable if I would just put my mind to it. All this takes a lot of focus, extreme focus. That's why, guys, when I say don't take this shit lightly, don't take this shit lightly. Like, no, the recipe's not complicated, but you got to integrate this system into the rest of your life, and that's complicated. So keep that in mind. You got to be consistent. You got to just do this shit. And you gotta take it serious. You have to take it serious. You cannot take this shit lightly, because you just will not be where you want to be if you don't. I think that just goes for anything, for anything you're trying to be good at. Anyways, today for leg day. I don't know, man. I really haven't thought into it too much. You know, typically the day after a refeed day, I don't go just too crazy hard, because my digestion's never just like crazy good. I've got to be very calibrated with my refeed days if I want to like go super hard. And I wanted to refeed pretty decently good, because it's going to be, you know, a solid another. Honestly, this time I don't know. I might go a full, just go straight into, I don't know. I'm trying to think out what I want to do for this next like refeed cycle. I might do another just 9 to 10 days. And then that refeed day, I'm going to do a little bit less like crazy. Probably a little bit more like 3,500 calories, which would be my maintenance. But that being said, once I, my main goal for the day as far as nutrition is like obviously get back on track with probably have a flat 2,200 calorie day. Which won't be hard for me because I'm refed now. And I mean, I refed on stuff that wasn't too bad. Again, it was like, I talked to you guys on this on my live stream the other night, but chicken katsu, which is just basically chicken and rice, you know, like it was a lot of volume eating. I did have some cookies. Did have some cookies. I kind of regret it. I mean, 1 or 2 is okay. I had like 4. Those extra 2 were just a little bit too much. They're just a little bit too much. But yeah, I think I probably hit 300 grams of protein yesterday. So that does make me feel pretty good, because, you know, when you're cutting like this and you're doing some crazy, like you're doing some heavy lifting, a concern is injury. And you just see all these videos of people like tearing muscles and shit like that. And just stuff like my hamstrings and sometimes my chest, I get a little bit, they're just a little bit too tight, you know what I mean? And I've been doing a lot of work on them, but obviously we're also going pretty hard on them at the same time. So just something I'm being aware of when I'm not in a fed state. Sometimes a concern is like muscle fibers not having the energy to fire off when they need to fire off. And you know, that's something I got to get out of my own way with, because at the end of the day I could just do lighter weight and be a lot safer with it, you know. But it's just it's a mental battle, man, and it's a mental battle you have to do on low blood sugar all the time. So I figured we went a little bit overboard with the refeed day yesterday, but it wasn't enough to like undo a lot of the progress we've been making. So we're still on track. I'm just curious about where the weight's at now. So I'm sure the weight's probably sitting at like a 232. If it's sitting at like a 232, I'll be pretty okay. We're not gonna weigh out until probably there is nobody here, man. I think everyone's getting prepared for that storm. Which, hey, easier reporting for me, right? But yeah, if it's at 232, that means it would be pretty low. I don't know. I have no idea how to even guesstimate this, to be honest. I gotta stop thinking too much about it. But I'm not gonna weigh out until probably Friday. It's Wednesday today, so I'll let you guys know when the next time we do one. And the main thing is, like I said, just get on, you know, 2 days of 2,200 calories, which is a solid deep deficit for me. Will undo pretty much that refeed day. So by then, you guys will kind of see where we're really probably sitting at, with a decent more amount of glycogen in the muscle. So that vlog, I'll probably be looking, I'll be honest, in this vlog, I'll probably look pretty decent because again, the problem is I won't feel that way. That's my thing, is like digestively, I always feel so digestively fucked up that it doesn't matter how good I look in the mirror. I'm gonna be like, blah, you know? But realistically, I'm probably gonna have a pretty good pump today. But it's leg day, so I don't really care too much about leg pumps, you know. to a degree I do. But anyways, I got to figure out what I'm gonna do here today. I think maybe front squats might be on the agenda. It's either no, because we did Zercher squats on Sunday. I think we'll probably need to just go ahead and do some back squats or heel elevated back squats, because it's been about a week, you know. And I'm feeling up for that. I just need to get my lower back kind of warmed up and everything loosened up and stuff. Sleep's not been the best this past few weeks, including last night. I got 6 hours last night, 6 hours the night before that, and then 4 hours the night before that. So that was another part of why we went ahead and did the refeed day. But, oh man. You hear that wind? I'm looking at a bird trying to fly and he can't make any traction. My car is moving. All right, well. Shit. Man, this place is literally just like a metal shack, so I really I hope that tornado don't come in right now. All right, let's go ahead and get this workout going, because I got to record some other shit for you guys. Today's also the day I record scripted content, but shit, dude, we may or may not save some of that for tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, I'm going to get inside and get after it. Alrighty. We're going to keep it light today. Light, and probably, I'm not really going to count, per se, the reps. I'm going to go for a feel kind of thing. But it's going to be anywhere in the rep range of like 10 to 20. Again, what I really want to do here is I'm just trying to give myself a chance to kind of deload just a little bit, and really let that blood flow where it needs to flow, which is getting to my legs. And then I'm going to use the ice, like the leg extensions probably today, probably lying hamstring curl today, to really pump up the quads and the hamstrings. And then honestly, probably hit some calves and I was thinking leg press, but we need to just stick to calves, and then probably some core. just to get it all going. See, this is what I mean by the digestion. The weird thing is my motivation levels are really up today. I can definitely feel it. And mine kind of comes off in the sense of like, all right, enough fucking around, time to get after it kind of thing. So that's like the sense, that's what's in my brain right now. Like to the point it's almost overwhelming. But that's why I usually, the first day after a refeed day like that, I'm super like, I'm kind of all over the place just because I have a lot more energy. I'm not used to having this much extra energy. My processing, as far as my thoughts go, is like on a rapid pace. And so I got to really like not overcomplicate that day. Now, that being said, I think something I really got to start doing is keeping those refeed days at like 3,500 calories flat. And that's really just because when I have these high refeed days, I have that effect, which isn't great. But also, I think I need to do that and have those more often instead of going like, 9-10 days at a time, do it every like 6 to 7 days. Because that low, when you get into that low state, it honestly, like that low calorie state, it's honestly easy to stay in there once you're in there. But like, the problem is like your mental energy is just gone after half the day, And so with me doing what I do, a lot of the times I really need that. But right now, the game plan, I'm very, very fed. I really should have. I think what I want to do is go another 9 to 10 days like this, and then have like a 3,500 calorie day, and then another 9 to 10 days, and then I go on vacation. So I think that's the game plan. I think it's pretty solid. That being said, we're gonna be very treat this exercise or this workout today more like a feel kind of thing. We're feeling things out, feeling what we need to work on. Still kind of warming up, so letting everything kind of shake around. Now that I'm fed, I can really feel how tight I am too, so I really got to get some foam rolling in, but didn't get any of that today. And I think, with those tornadoes and stuff, I don't think we're going to be able to make it to Hot Works today, so that kind of sucks. Woof. Got a good little pump going though. I don't know what number on. Like 12 or something. Okay. Before I do too many reps, we're gonna go up just a little bit of weight. So I don't know, what do you think? Like another 25? We'll probably stick around there. All right, we'll see how this feels out. Blech, I gotta wake up, man. The lack of sleep is fucking killing me. Excuses. Ugh. pushing too much on one side. Pop City today. Easy body. Woo! It's been a minute since I got that much volume on squats. All right, we went up just a tad, like 20 pounds. So if we can get 12, I'll be happy. But again, I'm not really going to count too much. Yep. Just play around with this footing position just a little bit. One more, come on. As much as I hate to say it, I think we can do one more of those. I think I'm going to settle with a 10 flat here. And that's just mainly because I feel, y'all probably saw it on that last set, I'm shifting my weight a little bit too much to my right side. And I'm having a hard time, like I'm really having to like lean to get this guy like working. So definitely gonna have to get some lunges or something going next time. Like we're gonna have to do some unilateral stuff for sure. Probably, honestly, you know, like leg press would probably be the best for that. But I don't know, maybe we'll go ahead and do some like single leg press today. I don't know, might do that next. We'll see. Let's get this going, finish this up, move on. Three more. Oh, man, I hurt my heartbeat on that one. Okay. All right. I'm getting winded and I'm getting sweaty, which is what I like. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some like unilateral leg press, and then we can do the calf raises superset with it. All right, yeah, I think we are gonna go ahead and get these single legs in. Man, now I'm sitting down, my legs are cramping up a little bit. I really want to make sure we prioritize this leg, so we're going to start with this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 6 on each side, and then I'm going to rack it, and then we're going to do 2 legs at the same time, calf raises, just to go ahead and knock them out at the same time. See how this feels? It's going to feel very weird. And more than anything, I think it's my ankle mobility. It's not like the strength thing. See what I mean? Like, it just wants to come right off the plate. Man, I've got to work on that, because it's definitely not like it's the strength's there. It's just getting it down there to the right way. Because I can get on my tiptoes and just go, you know, up and down if I wanted to. We already basically did that. Holy shit. See, what I think a problem is that this leg is shorter, so it's able to, you see what I mean? This is not nearly as big of a deal. And because it's shorter, I tend to put more weight on it, so it's able to have that more ankle flexibility because it's just used to having more pressure on it and moving more dynamically. All right, 25 of these. And this will actually be a good chance to kind of stretch that area out while I'm doing it. I don't know. There's so many little things I need to work on, which again, what other reason would we be in here if that wasn't the case, right? It looks nasty out there. Actually, I'm not going to count. I'm just going to go till it burns, really. And just kind of really try and play around with this ankle mobility and turn my feet out. Okay. A little light for calf raises, but I don't feel like I need to go too much heavier than this. I'm zoning out, man. In a weird way, like I'm thinking, processing stuff. It's almost as bad as when I'm like low carb or calorie depleted, because like it's almost like I'm not zoning out as much as I'm like hyper focusing, if that makes sense. And I'm hyper focusing on, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do that, you know, it messes me up. Whew. That's okay. I do feel like we're getting some good pumps in today, so. Whew. Man, that does feel better. Like I feel like I'm hitting it in a way that I don't usually hit it, so it needs it, because this leg is typically getting hit that way. It's almost like this. It's also almost like a hip flexibility thing. I don't know. I need to have my brother look at it. And we're only going to do like 3 of these, because I do want to go ahead and get to the calf raises, or sorry, shit, the leg extensions and the hamstring curls. We're probably going to go ahead and do hamstring curls next. There actually is a surprising amount of people in here. I think they're trying to get a workout in before that storm hits, because I think around 3 p.m. most of the town's probably going to shut down for the most part. I'm not. I got shit I gotta get going for you guys. Yeah, it is an ankle mobility thing when I'm looking at this thing, man. It's just, there's so much to it. And if I think too much about it, I end up wasting time, honestly. So you just gotta go. You can't have a perfect plan, man. It's not realistic. There we go. Oof. I felt a little bit weaker this time. Hold up. There we go. It's like I gotta turn my foot out so much. Woof. Man, that's crazy. Nothing. It's not a problem at all. I mean, I'm feeling it, but like, it's not like it's just, I feel like I'm gonna lose my leg like I did with this one. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm done with these. I'm gonna get the hammies hit. So, lying hamstring curls. All right, well, a little bit of a predicament. And that predicament being that we are running out of time, and I really was supposed to record my scripted stuff after this vlog, but I think what I'm gonna start doing is doing that recording on Thursdays when I'm not doing vlogs. Because it just makes more sense to. And typically editing days are Thursdays, so I could, this is something I do first thing in the morning, so I could get this content, go back home and start editing, so I think that's what we're probably going to do today, especially because I'm running late, there's thunderstorms, all kinds of crap I gotta also get done. I keep forgetting to call the fucking vet. I gotta call them before I know they're going to close shop early because of these storms. I gotta call them today, boys, girls, whoever's watching. I've meant to call him for 2 weeks. Anyways, it's one of the things that like I'm losing my train of thoughts on in between sets. Too much. But I gotta quit bitching and moaning. Yeah, we're gonna get a quick 3 sets of 10 in on both these leg extensions. Yikes. Whee. And then core today, we need to make it pretty snappy. I actually think I was talking to my client Meredith yesterday about this. I think I'm going to do some kettlebell halos because I haven't gotten them in this week, I don't think. And I can tell them a little tight in my, like, up in here. You guys will see them. We'll do them together. And then, I'm supposed to be hitting some bag work, but I don't think I'm going to record it for you guys today. I need to clear my head, let myself unwind. Let's go ahead and get another set in. I feel like that's enough time. 30 seconds or so. I am getting a good squeeze from this, though. Yeah. That's pretty good. Whee! Definitely getting hit, for sure. I need to, there's an isolation one of these. I say isolation. This is isolation. Unilateral one of these right next to me I like using too. And I think next leg day, I'll probably gonna hit some hack squat next leg day. No. Next leg day, unilateral start off. Lunges or front step ups. But I won't record that for you guys because we've already done that. So that way, next time we record next week's leg day, we should be doing hack squat. We should be doing hack squat because I missed those bad boys and I haven't done them in a minute. And I don't want to hit them, but I am going to hit these unilaterals probably that same day, because if I'm doing unilateral on the lunges or the step ups, then I probably won't do that for the hamstrings and the quads. You know, I say that the quad machine really is it's a unilateral one. I mean, there's one next to it, but it's not really good. This is one of the reasons I want to kind of get another gym membership. So because honestly, this is how it is with every gym. I mean, there's stuff that some gyms have that other gyms don't, and I really want the variety. I got to find some gyms that don't mind me vlogging if I can, or you know, have enough gym memberships that like it won't matter if they just go, hey, can you not do that? And I can just be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's cancel this membership. You know, I'll be nice about it, obviously, but I just kind of have to figure out which gyms are going to be cool with that. It depends, man. It's typically the corporate gyms are the ones that are not cool with it, so stay away from those if you want to be able to actually get results. All right, that was it on those. We're going to get some leg extensions in. All right, this is the leg extension machine I was talking about. Again, since we're going to do the unilaterals on the next time, I'm probably just going to go ahead and use these bad boys right here. See how this weight feels, honestly. Someone's got it all rigged up already, and actually, when it's rigged up like this, it's actually not too bad. Oh, dude, that's pretty good, actually. Let's rock with this. Oh, shit. I gotta take back what I said about this thing. Woo, that's a good one. You just don't get a lot of stretch, but the one next to me is pretty good for stretch. Okay, let's add more weight. Good. Ooh, yeah. Oh my gosh. This thing's gonna send it home for sure. All right, let's wrap this up. We're gonna get these kettlebell halos, and then cardio, and then we're done. Starting to hit the weird zone. Right. That's it. That's it. That was pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Okay. Kettlebell halos. I don't know if I'm going to record those. I think I'm just going to go ahead and knock them out. A little bit short on time, but we will go ahead and do a pose out. So that's the next thing you guys will see. All right. Quick little pose out. With the kettlebell halos done, and they really weren't bad at all. And then we're going to do some bag work and then stretch, and then we're going to get out of here. It's going to be very, very simple. I don't know if this is going to be a good angle or not, good lighting area or not. In fact, I'm kind of certain it's not going to be, but who cares? I'm not going to think too much about it. Whatever. Because like I said, I'm going to be a little bit more, I'm going to feel better on Friday. So that's the one I'm going to use to determine how we're going. But let's see what it's looking like. All right. We good to go with the audio? We are. Okay. Let's take a gander here. Man, Snap City today, man. Yeah, y'all can't even see me. That's what I mean. That's better. A little bit. I'm going to have to figure some lighting areas out because there's just hit or miss in some of these areas. Do I look pale as a ghost? See what I mean? Like, it's just hit or miss, man. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna not do pose outs in here. It's just not a good room for it. Or at least if it is, I'm having a hard time freaking finding the spot. I can never find a good spot in here. I need to do something with it. I think a big thing too is a lot of the people who come here, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know how this gym works. We do need to get some more gym memberships though. I can't even look in the mirror and see how I'm looking. There's too many shadows because there's like a bar right here that fucks the whole lighting up. But oh well. Oh well, I feel pretty good. I just feel bloated as usual, but that is how it usually goes. See how the legs are looking? Not too bad. This leg needs work. This leg for sure needs work. Ugh, everything's popping on me. Anyways, I need to do some stretching. I need to do some cardio. Friday will be a better day. Less going on. Mine will be a little bit more cleared, but let me get this stuff done and then I'll see you guys in the car. Well, we're done. I didn't even have time to get cardio in, man. It's kind of sad. What we'll do is we'll just stack an extra 10 minutes for my second workout on that cardio. So it's not like we're gonna miss it, but you know, improvise, adapt, overcome, that kind of thing. And guys, that saying will get you very far. There's a lot of people that will just, you know, listen, it's not like, it's like a lot of you guys out there forget the fact that we all are fucking human beings living the same 24 hours. And what I fucking mean by that is these excuses of, oh, I don't have time, oh, I gotta do this, oh, I gotta do that. It's bullshit. That's like saying that my time's not valuable. Like, oh, the past 2 hours I just spent in the gym, like, you don't think I would have much rather been doing other things? I just talked to you guys about how I need to be doing, there's chores that need to get done. There's fucking vet calls that need to be made. I just got an email from the vet saying that they're gonna be closing early, so I definitely gotta fucking do that here in a second. Like, there's fucking, you know, videos that need to be edited. There's videos that need to be recorded. There's workouts that I didn't, or there's exercises that I didn't have time to get hit because there's stuff I gotta go do. Like, listen, enough with the bullshit. You gotta improvise, adapt, and overcome. You can't keep using that excuse. You can't. Because the fact is, if you're gonna use that excuse, you might as well stop ever planning of being fit ever in your life. You're gonna have to go ahead and accept the fact that you're gonna be a miserable slob for the rest of your life. I mean, that's just the reality, because you're gonna keep using that fucking excuse over and over and over again, and you're gonna justify it because you're gonna prioritize other things. And guys, this helps everything in your life. Fitness helps every single little fucking thing in your life. The whole I don't have time excuse really just pisses me off. Now, if you're someone who's struggling with time and you're at least trying to figure it out, I applaud you. I think you're doing the right fucking thing. I'll help you. Hit me up. I will help you do that. I understand that part. But to sit there and say, I don't have time for this, I'm just not going to do it, I'm just going to brush it off, you know? Listen, man, don't get around me. I don't want you fucking around me. I don't want those type of people in my training. I don't want those type of people in my fucking viewership. I don't even want them watching my fucking videos. I actually hope I turn them away. I hope they don't watch these kinds of videos. Because it's ridiculous, man. It's a pussy attitude. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. It's a pussy attitude. Because again, guys, I have the same 24 hours in a day that you do. Listen, when I started doing this in high school, all my friends had the same 24 hours, and that's another thing, guys. Like, there are high schoolers that have less time than you. There are high schoolers out there that have a fucking part-time job, going to school 8 hours a day, that are fucking, going to football practice on top of that and making that shit happen. Don't sit there and act like that's an easy thing to do. I don't care what age you are. There's so many of you guys that get done with an 8-hour shift and you're like, oh my God, it was such a crazy day. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Your kid's probably working harder than you are. I hate that shit. Drives me bananas so crazy. That also drives me bananas. Talking about overstimulated. Whoa. I don't even know what that was. I'm gonna have to go back through the footage. It seemed like a sick car. It sounded like a sick car. Anyways, I'm a little all over the place. Like I said, I've got all this extra energy from these carbs. But I do feel like we got a pretty decent leg workout in. Could we have gone harder? Yes, absolutely. But for the time provided, I feel like we did pretty damn good. And that's the thing, guys. Another thing about a workout, it takes you in 20 minutes, you can get a kick-ass workout. Okay? Watch one less TV show. If you sleep 8 hours a night, sleep 30 minutes less. If you're still getting at least 7 hours of sleep, that's pretty damn good. Okay? It really would be worth your fucking time. Like, come on, guys, you gotta make sure you're not fucking making an excuse for something that'll better your life in every way, shape, or form. That is so stupid. That is low IQ shit. That is some low IQ shit. I digress. You guys know me. I'll go on tangents. But anyways, got a lot of shit I got to get done today. A lot of recording that needs to get done. A lot of people that I have to hit up all my clients today, make sure they get their check-ins and stuff. I'm about to go do a live stream with them here in the next 30 minutes to make sure they are all set mindset-wise. And we're going over some different mindset stuff there. So, like I said, a lot of different kind of shit. I don't want to hear an excuse because, again, I've got all this shit going on too. Well, I'm working 10 hours today. I know for a fact I'm working 10 hours today. And I still got 3 hours of workout time in. I don't want to fucking hear it. I just don't. I'm so sick of it. And that's typically, it'll be a comment section pussies. But again, just unsubscribe. I hope I turn you away. I'm not for everybody. I'm not. And I'm okay with that. Oh man, I used to struggle with that and like, you know, read the comment section and videos and shit. And like, you know, really, it would really like, I feel like because, you know, you want to be right because you're putting out information, you know, and you let these like idiot kids who are like 18 years old who do not know how this stuff works or how, to be honest, social media works when it comes to building a business like this and not even building a business, trying to help people who are trying to lose fat. You got to speak their language. Anyways, I'm going on tangents here. I'm just angry and frustrated for no reason because I have the energy to be. So we'll end the vlog here. I'll see you guys on Friday when I'll probably be a little bit, you know, in that better state. Like I say, give me a few days after a refeed day and then I'll be pretty damn good. But I'll see you guys then. Peace.